The film begins in the city of Da Nang, Vietnam, where an assassin named Moody is searching for something in a crowded place. He then enters a house. Inside, he finds a dead body in a room, carefully scans the area, collects the money, and just then, he hears a noise nearby and stops. He quickly opens a closet and finds a little girl inside pointing a gun at him. She tries to pull the trigger, but the gun isn't ready to fire. Moody quickly takes control of the situation and takes the girl with him. 30 years later, in Bucharest, Romania, a major kidnapping shakes the entire city. He sees other guards there, and one of them is sleeping beside a woman. The kidnapped person is Vali, the son of a powerful mafia leader, which throws his entire security team into panic. The kidnappers demand 3 million euros in ransom. Vali's father orders the money to be brought. At the decided location, the guards arrive, hoping to bring Vali back safely. But instead, they find a woman named Anna waiting in a van. After checking the van and confirming she has no weapons, they take her to the mafia boss's mansion. Inside the mansion, she is brought before Vali's father, Don Pra, a dangerous mafia leader. The ransom money is ready, but he threatens her brutally, kicking her and saying he will find her partners, cut them into pieces, and feed them to pigs. However, the woman remains calm and says she didn't come for the money, she came to meet him. Suddenly, she easily defeats him and his men. As she walks out of the mansion calmly, Moody, waiting from a distance with a sniper, shoots the remaining guards. Moody leaves Vali tied up in the jungle and drives away with Anna. The woman is revealed to be Anna, the same little girl Moody saved 30 years ago in Vietnam. Later, in a deserted forest area, Moody throws his sniper weapon into a river. He asks Anna if she has the $3 million. She calmly replies that they were hired only to eliminate the target, and that was enough. At that moment, they receive a message confirming they've been paid 7 million euros. After years of working as top assassins, both decide to leave this life. Anna starts living peacefully, exercising in the mornings, maintaining a social life, and running a bookstore in London. Meanwhile, Moody retires and lives comfortably in a large mansion. Soon, Moody's 70th birthday arrives. Anna visits him to surprise him and gifts him a special guitar he had been searching for a long time. Moody tells her that the guitar was produced only for 2 years and only 90 exist in the world. He happily starts playing it and asks how she found it. Anna replies that he taught her how to find the impossible. While talking, Moody suddenly begins coughing strangely. Anna gets worried, but hides her concern. Later, Moody takes her to his basement, his secret hideout, and gives her the property papers of her bookstore building, which he bought as a gift for her. But there's a condition: he needs her help. He inserts a flash drive into his computer and opens the file of a man named Lucas Hayes. Moody says he has been searching for him since 1998. In Paris, he only wants to find him. Anna agrees to help. Moody offers to go to Vietnam with her, but she refuses, saying she doesn't want to return there. The next day, Anna goes to a laundry shop and tells a woman there that her dress has an issue and she wants to talk to Benny. In reality, Denny is her best friend and a tech expert. After talking, Anna asks Benny to locate Lucas. She receives satellite images of a mafia hideout. Later, a man named Michael Rembrandt visits her bookstore, saying he's looking for a first edition book for his boss's wife. Anna says she doesn't have it, but instead offers him a rare poetry book worth $56,000, jokingly asking for his bracelet in exchange. It soon becomes clear he came only to get close to her. Before leaving, he gives her his number and reads some poetry lines, which slightly impress Anna. Meanwhile, Anna meets Benny in a park, gives her a flash drive containing Lucas Hayes' full information. After getting the data, Anna goes straight to Moody's house, but immediately senses something is wrong. Inside, she finds Moody dead in the bathtub. She is shocked. She then sees his favorite guitar broken on the floor. She finds Moody's drone and discovers a flash drive inside it. Without wasting time, she calls Benny and says she's coming to his house. But when she arrives, she is horrified. Benny is dead, his body crushed under a heavy laundry machine. Fear tries to take over, but she controls herself and leaves immediately. She goes to her bookstore to collect essential items before disappearing. She grabs her bag. She senses danger. An attacker suddenly appears. Gunfire erupts. Shelves are shattered. Anna realizes there are multiple enemies. She fakes her death. When the attackers lower their guard, she kills them one by one and disappears into the night. The next day, Anna studies Benny's data in a library. She learns Lucas was admitted to St. Keisha Hospital in June 1999. At the same time, his father, Edward Hayes, was on trial for supplying chemical weapons to Vietnamese rebel groups. Before the verdict, Edward was killed in a car bomb explosion. Widely known to be Moody's work, Anna connects the dots. Moody's death may be linked to these past events. To uncover the truth, she focuses on a man named Hintofo, who took over Edward's illegal operations after his death. She flies to Da Nang, Vietnam. The next day, a man named Billy and his biker team are riding through the streets when a rider cuts through them. It turns out to be Anna, Billy's old friend. She gives Billy her bike and asks him to arrange a meeting with Hintefo. Billy warns her he is extremely dangerous, but she says she only wants to talk. That night, with Billy's help, they stop Hintefo's car. Before guards react, Anna gets inside and gives him her card, asking him to call her, saying she has questions about Edward Hayes. Later, Hintefo calls and invites her to his office after being impressed by her knowledge about his life. At the office, she meets him and his lawyer Duke. Hintefo claims he and Edward were working on a bauxite mining project when the incident happened. Anna says it wasn't an accident, it was a planned assassination. When she mentions Lucas Hayes, the atmosphere changes. Suddenly, Duke pulls out a gun and shoots Hintefo in the head. Guards react, but Duke signals them to stop. He asks Anna who she really is and why she's interested in Lucas. Instead of answering, Anna attacks him, takes him hostage, and tries to escape. She runs across rooftops while Duke's men fire at her, but she escapes using darkness and building roots. As she reaches the road, a speeding car hits her. She falls and is captured. She's locked in a secret prison. Duke interrogates and tortures her, asking why Moody was searching for Lucas, but she refuses to speak. Badly injured but unbroken, she stays silent. After some time, Michael Rembrandt arrives, the same man from the bookstore. He brings her food and reveals that he and Duke work for the same boss. He says he had no role in the deaths of her friends, claims he only came to complete his mission. Before leaving, he tells her that he is her last hope of getting out alive. He offers help but wants help in return. Outside the prison, Rembrandt tells Duke to stop torturing Anna and says she needs time to recover. But as soon as Rembrandt leaves, Duke ignores him and sends 3 men to kill Anna. Despite her severe injuries, Anna refuses to give up. She kills all 3 men and escapes from the prison. When Rembrandt returns and sees the bodies, he says Anna will not run away. When she heals, she will come back for revenge. He tells Duke that Anna is their real opponent. On the other side, Anna hides at Billy's house in the city. Injured and exhausted, she talks about her past. She reveals that Moody saved her in childhood. He was her family. He raised her, trained her, and made her who she is today. Because of this, she vows to avenge Moody's death. Billy reminds her that Edward Hayes died 30 years ago and warns her she's putting herself in great danger. But Anna remains firm. She believes Lucas Hayes killed Moody and knows. Lucas is aware she's searching for him. She says Lucas's last trace leads to St. Quiteria Hospital. Billy realizes he cannot stop her. She won't rest until she finds the truth. Orphanage. Discovery the next day, Anna visits an orphanage. There she meets Mother Lucia, who gives her Lucas's file. Lucia reveals Lucas once left the orphanage, but later returned with a new identity. Now his name is Christian.in. She takes Anna to his room and tells her Lucas has been blind, deaf, and mute since the age of 6. His survival itself is a miracle. Communicating with him is nearly impossible. At that moment, Anna receives a call for a Rembrandt. He praises her prison fight and mentions the St. Quiteria sisters. He invites her to dinner, saying he has important information. Anna refuses and says she will decide the time and place. She doesn't know that Rembrandt is currently with Edward Hayes, who is still alive. Edward orders him to finish everything before an upcoming major event. Failure is not acceptable. Restaurant confrontation. At the restaurant, Anna sits down and immediately points a gun at Rembrandt under the table. She demands the truth about her friend's death and past missions. Rembrandt stays calm and says, "This isn't the right place. There are people everywhere." Anna says she didn't come to kill him, not yet. Rembrandt also pulls out his gun and points it at her. Tension rises. They stare at each other for a long moment. Then both lower their guns, postponing the fight. Duke's trap, suspicious of Rembrandt. Duke sets a trap. Knowing he's at dinner with Anna, he sends goons to kill him, but Rembrandt is ready. When attacked, he defeats them all with speed and skill. Despite being outnumbered, he walks away unharmed. Anna attacks Duke. Meanwhile, Anna begins her own plan. She secretly infiltrates Duke's house, eliminating guards one by one in the shadows. She didn't come to talk. She came for answers. By the time Rembrandt arrives, it's already over. He enters the bathroom and finds Duke dead, hanging. His phone rings. It's Anna. She says she got all the information. And she's still there. A fight breaks out between them. They battle with full force, but during the fight, the tension shifts. Anger turns into something else, and while still grappling, they slip into an intimate moment. Moody returns. As they leave Duke's house, a gunshot rings out. Anna is shot and falls. One of Duke's wounded men fires at her, just as he's about to kill her. Moody appears. Anna is shocked and rushes to him. Moody treats her wounds and reveals the truth. He faked his death, killed his attacker, used the body as a substitute, and abandoned his coat so people would believe he was dead, allowing him to continue his mission secretly. Final mission set up later. Anna and Moody go to Billy for help. Billy guides them to the location, but warns them about a panic room entering won't be easy. Still, they move forward. Meanwhile, Rembrandt meets his real boss, Edward Hayes. Edward realizes things are slipping out of control. He knows Moody is alive and Anna's getting close. His life is in danger. A major event is coming with powerful guests, so he orders maximum security. Rembrandt is conflicted because he has feelings for Anna, but still chooses to protect Edward. Event assassination attempt. During the event, Edward gives a speech on stage. Anna infiltrates disguised as a waiter and quietly approaches her target. But just as she's about to strike, Rembrandt steps in front of her. Chaos erupts. Security draws guns. People run. Anna escapes into the crowd while Rembrandt chases her. Meanwhile, Edward flees to his hidden safe house. Watching security cameras, he feels relieved. Until he sees Moody standing in front of him. The truth revealed. Moody reveals that years ago, Edward paid him to fake his death to escape prison. Now Moody says Edward once hired him to stage his death, and now he has come to finish the job for real. The bomb plan elsewhere. Rembrandt catches Anna and asks why she didn't shoot when she had the chance. Anna calmly says it wasn't her plan. Moody always wanted to finish his unfinished business. This time, he planned something final. Moody had already planted bombs throughout Edward's safe house, so no one could escape burdened by his past sins. Moody believes dying with Edward is the only way to find peace. He prepares to kill Edward and himself. Aftermath. After the explosion, Rembrandt receives a message from Anna asking him to meet at her house. He leaves immediately, knowing the story isn't over yet. Meanwhile, wounded Anna returns to her childhood home, the place where everything began. As she steps inside, memories flood back. Screams, gunfire, blood on the floor. Rebels had slaughtered her entire family before her eyes. She survived, but the wounds in her heart never healed. Standing there now, she feels everything coming full circle. Childhood flashback. Little Anna didn't want to die. She picked up a gun. Her hands trembled, but she didn't give up. She shot the rebels one by one until the room fell silent. Bodies lay everywhere, family and enemies alike. That's when Moody found her, covered in blood, but alive. Final confrontation back in the present. Anna takes a deep breath. She hears footsteps. Rembrandt has arrived. As he enters, she looks at him. Her face shows pain, struggle, and exhaustion. She has no strength left to fight, only a desire for peace. She says she's finished everything. No more killing, no more fighting, no more chasing the past. She just wants peace. But there's one problem. As long as Rembrandt is alive, she cannot have it. They stand face to face and raise their guns. Both know only one will survive. Finally, the house door slowly opens. Someone walks out. It is Anna. And with that, the story ends.